the age of extremes, which the meaning itself it shows that during this period of age or time or span, the extreme level, it went to the extreme power of things, of anything. For example, we don't know what is the meaning of the word atom. People, the scientists came to know what is the meaning of the word atom, what are the properties of atom, how to identify the parts of atoms. Like in science you might have learned like atom is the smallest particle of the earth's components. Next, coming to the other things, human life. Human life has seen many diseases, many outcomes, many changes in their life transition, many extraordinary things came to evidence during the period of this period. So we came to know about the atom, we came to know about the life, we came to know about the new issues of power conflict. Power conflict. What is power conflict? Do we really mean that power conflicts are not there around before 1900? Yes, we have power conflicts, but the power conflicts was in so extreme that one nation people started to hate the other nation people and inculcated the feeling that instead of through negotiations, only by cutting their heads, only by killing them, only by destroying that nation, you get the power or control over them. That kind of ideology was developed during this period. And more than 50% of the population whom we are considering now, we are having women. Women came out of their traditional houses. Earlier women were restricted only to the kitchens, but today women are in the 50% of the dominant world of men. They are working literally, they are doing their household jobs, they are paid in the highest sectors, and many of the top companies are controlled by the women executives. This trend started from 1900 only. Many women came outside and started to do working also. These all concepts have brought dramatic change from the monarchy. The power of transition. You know what is the meaning of the word monarch? Monarch is nothing but a person or a king ruling a kingdom or a region or a place or a nation is called monarchy. Now from this, people got revolted against this. People started to revolt against this. People started to question the authority of monarchy. They denied the rights. They denied the right of monarch. Earlier we had a policy called divine right theory. Divine right theory. What is the meaning of this divine right theory? Divine meaning from God. Right, he had some issues on that, or he had some control on that theory, which means that king is the representative of the God. God cannot be here directly, so God has sent him as his representative to rule the people. This is the basic theme of the divine right theory. So monarchy was assumed on the title of the divine right theory. People started to question this issue. When did God appoint you? How did God appoint you? You are also a normal human being like us. Then how did you talk to God? Is really God there or not there? If God is there, who is the God? Who has appointed you? So they denied the divine right theory. They questioned the authority of monarchy. And the new concepts have developed. The new concept is democracy. You know what is the meaning of democracy? As Abraham Lincoln declared that democracy is nothing but is a form of government formed by the people who will form this one? Will they be coming from somewhere else? No, from within the people, means of the people then they are by the people, elected by the people, representatives of the people. What is their purpose of doing this? For the people. Which means that democracy by the people, of the people, for the people. Earlier we have a king or a monarchy who is getting his rights or hereditary issues from God, the divine right theory. But now people started to question that one, people started to deny that one, and came to the conclusion that democracy is a right form of government in some areas of the world or in some parts of the world. During the 19th century, the democracy has been the most excelled form of government or the best form of government according to the time span. So democracy is nothing but the leaders of the democratic governments are elected by the people, of the people, from within the people, and for the people, to serve the people, to look after the benefits of the people. Now, so we have seen monarchy has existed, democracy has existed in some corners. Now, coming to the other issue is that we got a new side, that is capitalism. Capitalism also came into existence. Capitalism means a group of people having or holding the entire thing and controlling the other rich people, other poor people who are present around them. Few rich people will have the entire nation under their control, or few people will be controlling the entire things. The other people will be having the other issues, or like poor people have to work in their industries, look after their industries, all this concept. We have equality concept in democracy, we have the non-equality concept in the capitalism, where we have the division of rich and the poor section of the people. During this period, in another corner of the world, we have the experimentation of the new form of the society also, that is socialism. Socialism is no rich, no poor, all are equal. No properties are owned by any individual. Everything is owned by the society itself. Everything is run by the government itself, taken care by the government itself. The jobs should be done by the people, salaries will be paid by the government. We have one set of ideology, that is democracy, the people those denied the monarchy. Then we have another set of ideology, that is capitalism. Then we have the new concept of socialism. During this all are going on, the world has experienced 2 world wars. You know what are world wars? The world wars are the wars which are fought between 2 nations or between 2 group of nations, but the influence is felt all over the globe. Did you get the point here? The wars which are fought between 2 nations directly or 2 group of nations directly, but the influence is felt in the entire parts of the world or in the entire globe. Now, the 2 world wars happened, that is the period is from 1914 to 1918, this is the first world war. The second world war happened from 1939 to 1945. So like this the 2 world wars were fought. When these 2 world wars are being fought, in the middle again a historical incident happened, that is the world which has never seen or experienced or thought of such kind of things, that is the Great Depression. What is Great Depression? We are not discussing about any cyclones or the effects of cyclones here. Great Depression means the depreciation of the value of money. What is the meaning of depreciation? For example, you buy a bike. After some years, the value of the bike will become less, which means that the value of bike got depreciated. For example, you bought the bike for 50,000 and after 1 year you want to sell it, you may expect it to get for 40,000 or 35,000. Means the value from 50,000 to 35,000 it got depreciated. This is the meaning, the percentage of reduce is called depreciation, or the level of getting down is called depreciation. Now, great depreciation, the value of money became very less when compared to the currencies here. So, the great depreciation happened in the year 1929. So, the world during this period experienced very extreme phases of everything. During the great depreciation, you won't believe, to buy vegetables they have to take money in the bullock carts and go and buy it and come. In the carts they have to carry money and buy it and come. And to give salaries for the workers, in trains they should take money to distribute the work of the people with their wages and come. So like that the situation was there in the Great Depression period of 1929 to 1933. Now this is the reason why Eric Hobson has extremely perfectly termed the word that age of extremism, age of extremes. He has seen the science, the atom of knowledge of atom has acquired, the life skills were learned, the life pattern was learned, the power conflicts have arose, women has given the start to universal adult franchise or the writing vote system, who are constituting 50%, the monarchy rights were denied, the divine right theory was questioned, then the democracy was brought into existence, which has seen its excellence. Like many of nearly 100 countries have rallied, and many countries got independence during this period. Then we have seen the two different ideologies of capitalism and socialism getting into existence and getting into success. Then we have seen the two world wars which are existing for us from 1914 to 1918, then from 1939 to 1945. Then we have seen the Great Depression which happened from 1929. So these all happened just in a span of 50 years. That is the reason why world has been very crucial during this period of 50 years. That is the reason why Hobsbawm or Hobson has extremely presented his perfect view, saying the word like it is the age of extremes. These are the points which he had made in his introduction of the 19th century. Through his points, he made some valuable contribution for us to understand the span of 50 years.